finally here to do the monthly book chat for the month of August. And I'm also finally caught up with all the videos I needed to film in July. So now August is just quite calm now and everything's fine, and then we'll be back up to doing the wrap-ups for the month and getting back into everything. But I am here for my monthly book chat and I have 4 things I want to talk about that I'm quite excited for, so let's get into it. The 5th book in the Shatter Me series finally has a title and it is Defy Me, and when I heard it I kept thinking of like Defy the Stars and Defy the Worlds, but Defy Me is a good title. I really enjoy it, and even though I haven't read Restore Me yet, so do not spoil me, I do not want to know anything about it. Like, I am still needing to reread the Shatter Me trilogy and then get to Restore Me. It's all too much, but I will get there. But this book does come out on the 2nd of April next year and I'm so keen, but like that's more than a year between books because like Restore Me came out on my birthday, so literally so long ago, and I have not read it yet. The next thing I want to talk about is Ashley Posden's new book that's coming out next year, because I read Geekerella this month and I absolutely loved it, and that book is getting a sequel called The Princess and the Fangirls. We are getting a book about Darian's co-star in the movie for Starfield. And we're getting a retelling of The Princess and the Pauper in her story, which is book 2, and I'm so excited. Everything is just happening and there's going to be so much diversity in this book, and I just we don't have a release date yet, I don't think, but this book is coming out next year, so you should definitely get your hands on Geekerella by Ashley Posden, read it so you're ready for this next book. Next I want to talk about Jay and Amy's new series, which was titled at first The Andromeda Cycle, but recently they've just announced that it's actually going to be called Andromeda Rising, because at first they were in one galaxy, but they've rewritten the story to be in a new galaxy, and now they are in the Aurora Rising, and I am so excited. The Illuminate Files was so amazing from these authors. I can't wait to see them write a new series, and like, are we going to get it in files? Is it going to just be like a normal book? But I don't even care, like I'm so excited. It's like when Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner wrote These Broken Stars and then they did another sci-fi series together. Like, I still haven't read These Broken Stars. There's so many things happening. Like, I've really discovered this year that pretty much 40% of my reading has been rereads for series. So I had all these goals at the start of the year that I didn't even think about the fact that I wouldn't be able to achieve any of them. I had like 30 plus anticipated reads. I wanted to read 20 series. I have to try and catch them on Project 5. Like, it's not happening. I feel like I've failed again this year, but I just didn't take it in consideration. But next year, when all I have to commit to is reading the Biblio Squad's book pick of the month, I can read whatever I want at any other time. So hopefully I can get through quite a few series actually. Like, that's my goal. It's just to read more books, and I also feel like I want to try and like read my Wire Chronicles books each month when I get the box. But other than that, I'm just going to try and read what I can and have fun with it and try not stress out, because that's just what I've been, is a big ball of stress this year. And the other thing I want to talk about is Again But Better by Christine from Paul and Bananas Books has finally got a release date, which is going to be May 21st, 2019, and we finally have a synopsis. We finally know what her book's about, because she's been writing this book for like 2.5 years, and she was telling us that it's definitely like a new adult contemporary, but never told us what it's about. But apparently it's set in college because it's a new adult contemporary, and the main character, whose name I can't remember, I think it's like, it sounded like it was a boy's name, but it's a female main character, but she decides to go study abroad in London, and she's all excited, but then stuff starts not going to plan, and you know, probably meets a boy, and everything sort of starts happening, and it's all a bit crazy. But I'm so excited for her book. There are some booktuber books that I am not keen for, because I feel like their actual hype as YouTubers makes them famous for being published as books, but I'm actually really feeling that Christine is going to write an amazing book, because she has spent so long doing it. She's been writing drafts, rewriting it, she got an agent, and like Haley in Bookland is another one that I'm really excited for. But to say Sasha Olsberg, I feel like she has been pretty much pushed through from being famous for being a booktuber, having nearly 400,000 subscribers, because like, yes, Zenith was okay, but like there was so much controversy around that book being published, and we're gonna get Nexus next year. That's another thing. Yeah, we finally got a title for book 2 of that duology, and thank God it's only a duology. But everything she's been talking about with Project Red, and the fact that she said I became an author because I want to write books that I couldn't find on the bookshelf, and I'm like, what? Writing a book about being on a spaceship fighting people with a band of warriors and pretty much having a Selena ripoff, that's a book that we haven't seen before, really? Like, that's what got me as well. It's just like, don't say that. Whatever you've written, I've seen before. Like we have space books, like it's the thing in the world. Like there is space books, and we're at a time in our lives where women are friends and they can fight together, and there's groups of them. Like, have you not seen the 13, bruh? I feel like Project Red is going to be a total Outlander ripoff, and it's going to be some weird story, and I don't even, like, I'm not even going to, like, attempt to read it, but it hasn't been picked up by anyone yet. Like, she's been writing it, but I kind of feel like I hope it doesn't happen. Like, I'm being so bad. I'm just being honest here. I just had to get it off my chest. I just, like, there's so many times, like, it's like when YouTubers started bringing out their books and everyone was so excited, but it's like, who cares about their biographies? Like, it's just probably random crap. YouTubers and book bloggers seem like they're the most likely people to actually write a good book, though, because we read so much and we know so much about different ways to write things and the process, but really, there's some people that should do it and some people that shouldn't, and, like, not that I'm to judge, like, I mean, I'll probably read every book people publish, but honestly. Anyway, guys, hopefully you liked the update for the month of August. Not too much was happening. Like, I feel stuff does settle down a bit in winter, but still, at least I could make a video because one thing at least happened. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!